Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading for January 12th to the 18th. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We are going to jump right in, Leo. By the way, the blue asterisk, as always, the best aspects of the week. What is going on? Well, at least we know you are saddled up. You're ready to go. You're serious about your goals. And looking at what's going on for you, honestly, you've got a lot of work stuff happening. You're changing things up. You know that, right? You're like networking. You're definitely putting things in order, putting the house in order. You are building out your Monday.com, your Trello board, Asana, using your hands. You're pointing at charts. You're pointing at your colleagues. Do this, do that. You're being a boss. You're being a boss. Well, it's Capricorn season, but Capricorn does rule your sixth house of work and colleagues and employees and the workplace. And whoa, you were riding the wave from last week's triple Kazemi, including the Sun and Mars that are still conjunct this week. This is going to be a week. This is going to be a week because look at these aspects. You got remember, not everything's on the whiteboard, too. Okay? And yes, we have that new moon in Capricorn. That's going to be bonkers, applesauce, bananas. Okay? So, and that's the other thing. This week, yeah, really interesting. You know why? It's because it's all earth and water. So you're going to feel very grounded, practical, pragmatic. You're going to be emotionally moved. There may be some emotions too, big emotional moments, but what makes it even more unique than that is that there is only 3 signs at play. Yeah? It's all this Capricorn energy, you got Pisces energy, and then you have Taurus energy. Yeah? And so that hits your 6th house of work, your 8th house of money, and then your 10th house of career. So that's why I was like, oh, Leos are changing jobs. Or they're starting their own businesses. Or a side hustle. Or they're inheriting something. Or you get where I'm going with this, right? You're dealing with loans and taxes and joint bank accounts, inheritance, investments. Those are big themes for you. All right? So actually, not on the whiteboard. Remember, these are planetary aspects, right? Not on the whiteboard is Monday, January 12th, where you've got the Sun, Venus, and Mars all in Capricorn. Remember, they're traveling together. They're got to square Chiron in Aries. So that does bring in that Aries part of your chart. All right? So we talk about this in the second spread where we talk about lunations and planetoids and fixed stars and asteroids like Chiron, but I'll just because this is so big, listen, Chiron is the wounded healer, right? Old wounds may come back. They may surface this week, and you may have that feeling that you don't have 100% power, your motivation. I mean, it's a lot of cardinal energy, right? Bringing in that Capricorn, that Aries. But anyway, Aries rules your 9th house. So this is going to be not only emotional, but spiritual for you. This can be a little bit draining. It can be a little bit, 9th house is also publishing, it's broadcasting, it's travel. You could have some sensitivity around those areas as well as education. Are you a teacher? Do you want to teach? Are you a student? You want to go back to school? A lot of those things are happening right now, but you have to remember Capricorn is fearless energy, right? And remember, I've just used that word to finish this sentence. We all know that fear is fiction. It's just created up here. But you've got a gaggle of planets in Capricorn. All right? So should anything come up, it will likely have to do with either work, colleagues, employees, maybe your lifestyle, maybe health matters as well. But you're just going to be feeling a little bit more sensitive, and it looks like it might be a colleague or a boss or an employee or a contractor, something that has to do with that may even test your leadership skills. Okay, and so this would be a great day to try different approaches and change the way that you see yourself if you feel that you're being really impacted in that area, because Venus is here too, and that's you reassessing your values. Also, it might be a female colleague. It might be a female boss, or, it's Venus. Mars is physicality, all right? Chiron being the wounded healer, it just, listen, there may be some bumps, bruises, bangs, things like that. It's possible. Not saying that it's going to happen, but sometimes we do walk into sliding glass doors holding buckets of popcorn. All right? It might happen. But just know that you may feel that if you're on a new path, yeah, it can be a little bit intimidating. 2026 is a whole brand new era. It's a type of year that you've never experienced in your life. So something this day could just like conjure up old feelings of where you don't feel so secure, and it's as if you've never been a leader before. I mean, you're Leos. Of course, you're like, you own that spotlight. But maybe you just got promoted as manager at Chick-fil-A, and I don't know, the drive-through person is just like, that's our manager. That's what I'm saying. There may be something here that just makes you question it, because you're sensitive. Everyone's sensitive this day. So just remember to be honest with yourself and stand up for yourself or against anything or anyone that questions your goals or your leadership skills or your ambitions, because it is a sensitive day, and you've got the moon in Scorpio this day as well. Now, if you're a subscriber, you know that is a big deal, because there's an intensity with the moon in Scorpio. You being a fixed sign just like Scorpio, hey, you may feel like resistance. And here's the thing, Scorpio rules your 4th house, so there's a lot of home and family energy. However, the moon in Scorpio is actually going to trine Jupiter and sextile Mercury and Mars. So this is actually really great. This is wonderful. It kind of offsets that Chiron activity. Sure, it's intense. Sure, you've got the North Node, Saturn, and Neptune in your 8th house, which is Scorpio's home, which adds a little bit more intensity. But this is all about your transformation. And you may feel something here with love, with significant others, with family, with children. It's intimacy, but in a good way. When it's trine Jupiter, it's you expanding, it's you feeling like it's your lucky day. Yeah. And you may want to bring something even more, like just more meaningful things into your life. That's how it is. You might feel very expressive with Mercury and Mars here, but it is the moon in Scorpio. There may be some revelations, FYI, but it will bring you clarity and confidence in your sense of direction. Okay. You may have epiphanies. So anyway, moving along. That's what we talk about in the second spread, the bonus spread. Remember, this is just the half of your forecast. Tuesday, we'll talk about the second spread, but that's when the moon will be opposite Uranus, or maybe something here with career. Now, here's the thing. Wednesday, January 14th, Venus, sextile Saturn, Venus trine Uranus. What? Yeah, I said it. Oh my gosh. You're about to, there's stuff coming, all right? New job, promotion, money. You've got to see this, by the way, as a package deal. These aspects are happening concurrently, okay? So Venus, you're going to just feel really strongly up to the weekend because these aspects are strong. And this would be a great example of divine timing, because Venus, as you know, was just reborn last week, okay, with the Cazimi, her conjunction with the sun. Then she had a powwow with her cosmic lover Mars, also reborn. Yeah, they both had their rebirth. They both have full power, and Mars is exalted, so they are in tip-top shape, and they obviously in your 6th house, right? So again, a lot of energy just around your daily routines, self-improvement, your health. This is great. This is work as well. All right. Your responsibilities, your duties when it comes to work. That's going to be a big thing here. This is all about, service to others. Okay. So we have not seen this type of energy with Venus and Mars since 1993. December 1993, January 1994, with Venus, Mars, the Sun, and even Mercury. Yeah, that was the last time they were all in Capricorn. So you're really feeling this energy. And now Venus, who is all business in Capricorn. She's a little bit more formal. She's met up with the sun, with Mars, with the North Node. By the end of the month, she'll meet up with Pluto. That's almost the entire solar system. She's negotiating on your behalf. She's making things happen for you. She's in your 6th house. She's about to sextile Saturn in your 8th. She's fattening your bank account, okay? Your Venmo. There's a lot of creative projects here. She brings business deals. And this is, again, your 8th house of investments, of your legacy, of intimacy, yeah? Inheritance. You could be receiving something that you really love, all right? Your parents might say, hey, Gina, we're retiring. You're taking over the, Frankenstein store that we, own. Okay? Selling Frankensteins. Anyway, whatever it is, there's something here. This also puts the spark in relationships. And for you, yeah, it's love and colleagues. If there was not seeing eye to eye, some talk to the hand moments. That's what I'm saying. This is strong energy that you're working with. And if you're single, if you're looking for a job, right here. Here's your sliding doors moment, okay? You can see solid potential and promise as long as you are committed. She's with Saturn. He's all about these long-term commitments, but, he's in Pisces, so commitment with compassion. Remember, he's a PE teacher this month. He's cool. He's defining or upgrading a relationship, colleague, your relationship with a boss, business partner, investor, things like that. Love as well. Yeah. Your doctor, it's your 6th house. A lot of y'all get pets yet? Some of y'all are getting pets, okay? Or there's something here with pets where it's just like, yeah, let's build a dog house for, Rex. Either way, this is really great, okay? This is Saturn. This is going to, remember, he built that bridge, all right? This has got legs. There's something here, work-related, love-related, but there's just something here that's going to change your life, all right? It's not a Rachel Ross, will they, won't they situation. No, you're in or you're out. And it looks like you're going to be in. Remember, sextiles are windows of opportunity that reward effort. So you got to put in that action, especially with Saturn. He's going to stabilize as long as you show up. And it's Venus, and she's charming, and she's magnetic, and she's social. So, of course, she's good. Saturn's going to work with her. He's going to say, I'm going to help build that bridge for your goals, your long-term values and aspirations. But you have to make sure it's realistic. It's practical. There are boundaries. You have a plan, right? That's what Saturn's saying, okay? And then Venus with Uranus. Uranus is in Taurus. Venus is a ruler of Taurus. She's at home here. She's got sway, yeah? So, of course, Uranus, the planet of change and breakthroughs, is saying, of course I'm going to help you out. I'll build you the door to this bridge. All you got to do is open it. But you have to do something different. You've had the same routine. And I like things shook. So, the fact that Uranus is in Taurus, it rules your 10th house of career, of fame, of public recognition. If you're not here for career, it's just what you want to be recognized for. Wherever you're putting that energy, it's achievements and honors. And it's very public facing. And so this is a big deal. Like, again, you've got the two career and work houses just amplified this week. Okay? And money. Yeah? And remember, the 8th house isn't just like investments and shared resources and assets. It's transformation. Yeah? It's Pluto ruled. So Uranus is saying, shake things up in work. What is it that you truly want? What is it that you know that you can get as well? All right? Be innovative. Be authentically you. But evolve. And I'll give you the keys to the door. All right? I'll even throw in security. That's the Uranus and Taurus. Maybe you will have a financial breakthrough. Maybe you will have a promotion. Maybe you will start your own business. Maybe you will get famous for, building that gingerbread house back in April that, first you use the interesting graham crackers, whatever it is. But this is like Succession level famous, all right? You're going to get attention, all right? But remember, you got to take that action, all right? Sudden opportunities right here. It's right here. And remember, Capricorn season is all about growing up and outgrowing things. So as long as you think outside the box, and most importantly, you initiate change, there is great potential here with career, with work, with money, with relationships, with new relationships, with creative projects, anything your heart desires. You literally have the planet of money and values in the sign of money and values. That's your 10th house of career. Yeah, you're gonna go far, all right? You're gonna go far. There's something here these 2 days that could feel subtle, but can be life-changing, all right? And there's a lot of love happening for you. Actually, these 2 days the moon will be in Sagittarius, so that's really great. Your BFF, fellow fire sign. Sagittarius rules your 5th house of love and true love and soulmate energy and romance and family and children and sex and creative projects. You would know this is your house. This is the 5th house. So you're going to feel adventurous. You're going to feel spontaneous and happy-go-lucky, and you will likely take some risks. Now, if you are a cross-watcher, if you watch for your rising or your moon, or for, your secret crush, I don't know, Nick Carter, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and I'm throwing in the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces will feel these aspects the most. If you have any planets 26 to 29 degrees in your natal chart, in any of these signs, you're going to feel it. You're going to really feel it, okay? And, those planets are going to be aspected. Now, Friday, we'll talk about this in the second spread, but Mars will now square Eris and Chiron. Technically, he's still right there, but Eris is Mars' sister. So it's sibling rivalry. You got the god of war squaring the goddess of war. So just know there may be some band-aids being... All right? Now, we'll talk about the second spread. Just know that this is a good day to ask yourself, do I want to build bridges or do I want to burn them down? Now, Saturday, I hope you're strapped the fox in. This is Saturday, January 17th. You got Venus, sextile Neptune, 29 degrees. Hello. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. A lot of y'all are definitely going to have a lot of creative energy this weekend. This is Venus and Neptune, little sister, big sister, bringing in opportunities. This is romantic. This is intensely romantic. Remember, it is your 8th house here. Yeah, this is also compassion, the arts, very artsy, imagination, your dreams. This is that. Is this really happening? Energy, because it's so spiritual and magical and inspiring, and it is then this is it. This is it. Neptune at 29. He's moving into Aries in a week from now. This is it. This is the last in our lifetime. Okay? So it feels good because you got the sun, your ruler, this high frequency vitamin D, sextiling Saturn and Pisces, and trining Uranus and Taurus as well, just as Venus did. And yes, that means Mars will do the same thing next week. But the sun, your ruler, this life force, the way that you express yourself, all of that, this weekend, you're going to have presence. Come on, you know that you are. This is big. It's a big deal, especially with the sun sextile Saturn, which only happens twice a year. Next time, it's got to be June. It's got to be June, right before we move into your birthday season, right before Jupiter moves into your sign. But this is going to be so different because remember, Saturn will be in Aries at that time. We'll talk about it when we get to June. This time around, this is opportunities that you are going to have for leadership roles. This is you feeling optimistic with your goals, with relationships, with money, with your long-term like investments, all of that. Again, it's your other people's money house. This is a big deal. It's transformation. It's transformation. You're definitely, a lot of you are going to be inheriting things. Yeah? The Frankenstein store. Now, you're going to have the sun trine Uranus. That only happens twice a year. So you see, these are rare. Okay? And yeah, the next time will be September. And the next time will be just over the top bonkers sauce for you. Because, yeah, Uranus will be in Gemini at that point. We'll talk about it when we get to September. But this time around, you're going to be very open to change. You are going to be taking risks. You're going to experience breakthroughs. Again, this is your 10th house. Yeah? The feeling of feeling stuck, if you have been feeling that, get ready to unstick. Okay? This is opportunities up for grab. But remember, a lot of this is like mindset too. You've got to just, you've got the sun in Capricorn, your 6th house of work, Uranus and Taurus, your 10th house of career. So you see that there is going to be some change. But you have to be the change, okay? And you will feel optimistic. This is that I got one life to live. I'm going to make the best of this moment. Anything is possible. That type of optimism. All right? There are some great things happening for you here. And yeah, Mercury will conjunct Mars. And remember, that's sharp. It's grounded. It's in Capricorn. It's strategic. You're having a lot of conversations. You're going to be making a lot of decisions. And again, a lot of work energy. Just the fact that Capricorn is the ruler of the 10th. Do you see what's happening here? All right? The ruler of the 10th ruling your 6th. So anything Capricorn related is always going to be like an extra dose of work for y'all. It's like paperwork, it's LLCs, it's S Corp, whatever you do. But here's the thing. It's walking the walk. It's talking the talk with your shoulders back. Yeah? But remember what I said, it's sharp, okay? Be mindful, it can be a little bossy energy. It can be too assertive. It can be very Cersei, Lannister. And the moon is already in Capricorn at this point. The moon in Capricorn is very no-nonsense. Like, you are going to be rolling your sleeves up. You got, But you also have Venus moving into Aquarius. This is the only non-water earth activity, and it's not an aspect. It's just Venus is moving into Aquarius. It's going to be here for the rest of the month. And now you got that fun, loquacious, dreamer mode turned on. Venus feels a lot more free in Aquarius. This is when you dream big. And you're still grounded, but it's all about what's possible. And now you're about to have a lot of stimulating thoughts and conversations, a lot of deep conversations, and about partnerships or with your partner, because Aquarius is your opposite sign. Therefore, it's all about partnerships and personal relationships for you, one-on-one, okay? Contracts, agreements, long-term unions, all of that, okay? Love, marriage, all of that. You're going to feel the focus shift around this time. Because remember, all these planets are spilling over into Aquarius for our 5-planet conjunction in Aquarius next week, this month. Can you not, right? It's so much. But friendships are going to be a big priority for you, as well as relationships. And it's at this point, you care less about, that power, right? That Capricorn energy, like power. And instead, you might even question it. It's Aquarius energy. And Aquarius isn't just the rebel. Aquarius is humanity, the collective, right? Your values shift toward the greater good for all. And then Sunday, January 18th, now you got the new moon in Capricorn, 28 degrees, 29 degrees, okay? 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're going to plant seeds. You're going to set intentions. It's your everyday activities. That is big. A lot of y'all are getting dogs, cats, hamsters. You're getting pets, okay? 6th house rules domestic animals. Now, everything that you've been working on, your goals, your legacy, well, here's your big moment. This is the kickoff as long as you have conviction. Okay? It is a Saturn ruled new moon. There are rules. Yeah? But you're playing by those rules. And yes, Mars conjunct Mercury, that's baked into this new moon. You got the moon, by the way, trining Uranus and Taurus. Hello, career stuff. And by the way, it's going to be also sextile Neptune and Pisces. You got a mini grand trine. You cannot underestimate this new moon. This new moon is getting a surge of energy from Mars, from Mercury, from Saturn, from Uranus, from Neptune. Yeah? Those energies unfold into the next week and for the next 6 months. And next week, remember, you got those potent aspects. This is the new moon heard around the world. But you also have Saturn sextile Uranus. That will happen on Monday. But remember, those are outer planets. They move slow. Therefore, you will feel it all week. You actually feel it more over the weekend. But pretty much with this new moon in your 8th and your 10th, there's something really big brewing here. And something that could be so new to you. And again, listen, it doesn't like things may not happen like on the day, but just see what happens, just unfolding for you. This is big. This is big. And you're moving into Aquarius season the next day anyway. It's almost like you get this new job, you get this new partnership, and then or a new work, or you get a promotion, or, move to a different team, or, you start a side hustle, whatever it is, there's something big here for you. Okay. And then a lot of energy focuses on this contract. So this is the kickoff. Like I said, it could be the conversation. It's like, Jennifer, get in the office. We got to talk to you. You get a promotion. Here's the paperwork. It starts in 2 weeks from now. Like that kind of energy. But this is, I said it, your January forecast. This is a last of its kind new moon. Okay? It's a true ending and new beginning. It's big, okay? It's big, especially career for you, Leo. All right? Your legacy, Saturn, Capricorn's ruler, is going to make sure that you're focused and realistic and you take your goals far. Oh, and then Mercury will trine Uranus. Like, what? Right? Yeah, there's your contract. There's your agreement you're signing spilling over into, your season of contracts and partnerships. But Mercury trine Uranus, that makes you so open-minded to be more experimental. Mercury is the lower octave of Uranus. They work well together. They're related. They are going to help you innovate. This is just so stimulating. And it's Mercury and Uranus bringing the surprises, the unexpected announcements. You could be making a big announcement, having a big breakthrough, a big awakening. You could hear unexpected news. You have to take advantage of this new moon. Please set intentions. Make executive decisions. Make big moves. Lock things in. Be the author of your story. Where do you want to be when we get to July? Yeah? For the corresponding full moon. This is a portal. All right? You have hugely incredible potential here. And it will be the earth signs, by the way. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and thrown in the water signs as well. Will feel this new moon hugely. Okay? And if you have any planets 27 to 29 degrees in any of those signs, get ready. Get ready. You got some paperwork. You're moving on up. And thank you everyone who has signed up for GreatAwakener.com. I gave my top 100, oh my gosh. It feels like a top 10 predictions of 2026. And by the way, Leo, if you have any planets 27 to 29 degrees, and even if you don't, remember all these planets moving into new signs, so very soon you're going to start hearing me say, if you have planets 0 to 3 degrees, 4 degrees. Anyway, Leo, let's get started. Let's see what's going on for you for, January 12th to the 18th. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Yes. Leo, you. All right, so Leo, how are y'all doing? Leo, stop it. You are really, there's big stuff happening for you. I do a traditional Celtic cross spread, offers the best overview, and yep, especially for a weekly, but look at this week. This week feels like a month. And like there's a lot happening. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Yeah. You know I love y'all. Leo, this is a big year for you. Jupiter moving into your sign, the South Node moving into your sign. All right, let's see what's going on. Yeah. Literally everything I just said. I mean, just come on. I don't even know how to know. All right, so you just made this very easy for me. You got the Eight of Pentacles. Of course, what did I say? You're going to be focused. You're going to be diligent. You're going to be very determined. You're not going to be distracted. You're going to be working on your goals. You're working toward your legacy. Money's a big theme for you. I said that. This card is attributed to Sun and Virgo, okay? Virgo rules your second house of finances, of money, of your values as well, self-worth, self-value. You're feeling that confidence and you're going to make it. He's going to be successful because he is driven, because he is saying, listen, I'm not going to let anything get in the way. You're amazing. You're amazing, Leo. Look at that. Look at what dude that brings you. You got the Ace of Cups and the heart of your spread. Okay? We call this the heart of tarot, Ace of Cups. Okay, it's the Holy Grail. Look how big that cup is. Look at all that overflow. Yeah, this isn't cup half full. This is cup overflowing. This is emotions and feelings and love and relationships and intuition and wonderment and all of that. You know how this works. New beginning right here with that new moon in Capricorn. Oh, your everyday activities, your routines, work, all of that. You're good, okay? And remember what I said, you're shifting into this partnership, man. There's going to be so much emphasis there, yeah? You do see the dove, right? And the dove at the top of the... Doves are, the universal symbol of peace and harmony and unity, but also doves mate for life. So a lot of you are going to be meeting the one, right? It could be in a work capacity, new business partner, new colleague, new boss, new company. But this could be anything. It's your sixth house, everyday activities, right? And then it could be you, getting married. It could be you getting proposed to, or you could be starting your own business. Like I said, just think of anything. This is tears of joy. Yeah, that's nirvanic. It's euphoric. This is a whole other dimension of like, oh, it feels good. There's something really new happening in your life this week. Oh, get ready. I'm excited for you. You're going to make me cry. Stop. You're going to make me cry. You got the Two of Wands. Two things here. All right? One, just do it. All right? Just do it. Don't hold back. There's a little bit of hesitation, a little bit, but don't second guess yourself. Just do it. You planned enough. Okay, this is the end of Capricorn season, the end of it. So remember, it's kickoff here. You can even see, I'm going to show you here. You see the Two Wands. Yeah, he's standing at the top of the castle. He's got the world in his hand. He's good. He's in a good position. But you got him in the challenge area. You see that. Look at the wands. You see one wand in the castle, one wand out. You see he got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. What did I say earlier? You're in or you're out. You're in you're in or you're out. Yeah? That's the other thing. For some of y'all, it's going to be someone in your life where they're just like, oh, I don't know yet. Oh, I don't know. It's like, when you go to a restaurant with a friend or whoever, your husband or, daughter-in-law, whoever it is, and you can order, you're like, yeah, I want the crabs with a side of Brussels sprouts. And they're like, I don't know. Is that spaghetti? Does it come with meatballs? What temperature was it cooked at? Anyway, could be someone in your life. Just listen. Give them time. Compromise. All about compromise. You got the King of Wands, your card, and your crown. Of course we know where your head's at. When I say this is all about work, career, big emphasis. He is the entrepreneur. He's you. King of Wands is you. This is the epitome of fire. Wands have the spirit of fire. You even see the lion in his throne here. Okay, so this is passion. All right, but this is also just this vertical rise. Yeah, rising to the top. Cream of the crop right there. And so this is the fun king too. He's transformed into this person that people just love. That's you. You're the big leader. Now, you do have that 5 of Cups in the root of your spread. That's fine. Listen, sometimes it's hard to say goodbye to yesterday. All right? I did quote Boys to Men. Yeah. But that's what this is. It's just saying, like, sometimes maybe, you've been doing the same thing for 10 years. And something new just came in for you. It's hard. It's hard to say bye to, everybody in the office that you worked with. They were like your second family. Or, maybe you are getting married, right? Maybe you are moving in with someone that you've been, going steady with. And it's hard to say goodbye to the, apartment that you lived in for 5 years, where you got so much memories. Things can be hard, okay? But 2026, as you know, is a brand new era, and it starts right now. It started last week, actually. Yeah. And then it started like on the 5th. It didn't start on the 1st, it started on the 5th. Anyway, there may be something here. You might be moving too. Some of y'all moving, there's something there. There's something there. All right? But there could be something with emotional impact with home, family, etc. But then there you go. You got the Lovers on the other side. Look at this. Like, this is showing everything that you put your blood, sweat, tears, heart, and soul into pays off. All right? The Lovers in your future, remember, so you're moving into Aquarius season. It rules your 7th house of partnerships, relationships. This is building relationships. This is all about commitments. You got an archangel. You got Archangel Raphael. You got the full blast of the sun. Your ruler, optimism, opportunities. This is that life force energy. This is amazing. You're deepening relationships. Remember, you got Saturn, Neptune, the North Node in your 8th house of deepening relationships, building bridges, all of that. You're good. You're good. Oh gosh, don't even. Oh, Leo, let's see what's going on with your stuff. Leo, y'all are so fun. I love doing your reading. Y'all are so much fun. You looking great. I love the hat. I love your bangs. If you like this reading, by the way, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, share, all of that stuff. But leave comments. Tell me what's going on. This is amazing. You have a big week. You have a really big week, okay? But you're going to see it's like a tidal wave. Like, you just wait until next week. Oh, gosh. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Yeah. This is it. You're good. You're good. Very interesting. Very interesting. I would have to say this is very interesting. Let me fix that for you, Leo. You want to take a screenshot? Or do you want me to... I'll smile and post. Listen, you have the Page of Pentacles. Remember, money stuff is a big thing for you this week, but plant seeds, okay? Plant seeds. This, by the way, the Page of Pentacles, this is double earth. Pages are earthbound. So are Pentacles. Very earth-centric energy. You got that new moon in Capricorn, earth sign. What I say in your January forecast, it's a big new moon, okay? It's fertile soil. There's so much opportunity for you there. And so this is saying you're seeking it. This is saying go for it, right? Bring that fresh new energy into your life. Set those intentions. Plant those seeds. You got the Queen of Cups. There's someone really supportive this week. Someone that could be opening doors. Someone that's, got that very, maternal side, but could actually be a mother. There's someone here, it could be even like a female boss, but whoever it is, there's someone that is definitely going to show that they know that you deserve what you're moving into, right? And they're helping. It's really strong supportive energy. I really love that for you. All right, it could be a Cancer. Queen of Cups is Cancer or Cancer rising, Cancer moon. You got that Seven of Swords here. Very interesting. If you are a cross watcher, you know that Seven of Swords, it's the one. Yep, every week there's always one card that shows up in everybody's spreads. So, Seven of Swords has been making a little cameo, but where he falls in your staff, it's good. Okay? Mm-hmm. It's saying you all you want at this point is truth, and you just want to be honest with yourself about all your realities and what is possible and all your potential, and not holding things in, you know, and not letting anyone, you know, mistreat you or lie to you, because the Seven of Swords, you know, is deceit, it is dishonesty. And so that's great, that's empowerment. And then lastly, you have the Queen of Pentacles, the richest queen, who just happens to be Capricorn. So you're good. It's almost like this, like you got some big stuff here, right? But you see that the only major arcana you got was that Lovers. There's something really big brewing there. Again, it can be love, it can be career, it can be both, it can be platonic, but that Queen of Pentacles, there's true growth there. Having the resources to build the world that you want to live in, that you deserve for you and the people that are within your world. Remember, it's all about service to others for you with this 6th house energy, but also moving into Aquarius season. It's for humanity, for the collective, for people, that it's for others. This is really amazing. You're good. You're going to be in this. You're just going to be in this. You're moving into this more of this role where all your priorities, your values, they're shifting. And this is really amazing because you're seeing true growth, and you will see it this week. And it's in a way where you feel good, where you can take care of not only you, but others as well. Like, this is like saying you don't have to worry about money. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff. You're setting yourself up. You're taking that action. Amazing. All right. So, Leo, next week. Okay. So I got something for you. So I've been doing this with every sign. I'm going to pull a card. We're going to use a different deck. We're going to see what the biggest message for you this week is. Leo, let's see what the biggest message for Leo is. We do this in the second spread, by the way, the bonus spread. But this week, for Tier 3 members, really good and legendary members, we're going to do a spread just on the new moon. We're going to isolate that. Anyway, let's see. What's your biggest message, Leo? It's such a big week. Again, it feels like a month. It feels like a month, Leo. Leo, I gotta tell you that, that don't even, so you got the Knight of Cups. So when we talk about relationships, partnerships being a really big theme for you, open yourself up to it, and maybe even there's this surge of new energy in a current relationship. He is the knight in shining armor. He's extending his cup, right? He wants to share his journey with someone else. You do too. It looks like new too. And many, like realities. But this is really great. I really love this. And it's also really great for you. Remember, like, a water heals, right? And you've got the Ace of Cups, you got the Knight of Cups, you got the Queen of Cups. Like, this is, you're good. This is a great week. These are best week ever. Leo, next week, we got a lot. We're moving into Aquarius season, which is, again, relationships for y'all, partnerships, contracts, and then that 5 planet control. We have a lot next week. We have a lot. And second spread, Tier 3 members, really good and legendary members. Anyone's welcome to join. We have so much fun. If you like this reading, it'd be great. Y'all know where to find the link. Okay. And if you like this reading, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Leo, y'all are amazing. What a week. What a week. I'm excited for you. I'll see you next week. Okay. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.